Like words, fashion can tell stories. Stories about who we are, what we love, and even who we want to be. To me, some of the best stories start the moment we decide to get dressed. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Camille Nzengung, and to me, fashion allows you to be whoever you want to be, whenever you want to be it. Through clothes, I can write my own narrative of who I am and show the world that this is me, and this is how I choose to express myself. Since I was a little girl, I've always been interested in fashion. I enjoyed getting dressed up, whether it was in my normal American clothes or the bold, colorful clothing of my African heritage. My parents, who emigrated to the US from Cameroon, always encouraged me to carve out my own identity through clothes. And so I did, by experimenting with different looks and pulling inspiration from my favorite fashion magazines. Like many girls, I grew up reading 17. I was always in awe of the whimsical fashion spreads in each issue. I thought it was amazing the way that graphics and colors work so seamlessly to tell a visual story. Reading fashion magazines, I learned that I wanted to create visual stories through colors, photos, words, and fashion. Stories that would inspire readers. So I studied fashion merchandising at the University of Georgia and spent the next 4 years pursuing any opportunity to share my love of fashion and style with others. I gave beauty advice and spotlighted stylish women on campus as an editor in my undergraduate fashion magazine. I spread awareness about one of my favorite shoe brands as my university's first ever Kids Campus ambassador. And I even got the chance to talk fashion with famed Chinese fashion designer Guo Pei at her haute couture atelier in Beijing during a study abroad trip. It wasn't until 2016 when I had quite possibly my biggest opportunity yet. After spending months creating a digital timeline depicting the anti-Photoshop movement in the fashion industry for my entry into the National Retail Federation Next Generation competition, I was selected as one of 20 semifinalists nationwide to represent the next generation of fashion leaders. I was flown out to New York to attend the NRF Foundation Gala, where I walked my first red carpet and got the chance to meet some of the most influential people in the fashion industry, like Tory Burch. But even with all of these incredible experiences and opportunities, I knew that I still had so much to learn. So I came to Newhouse, where as a graduate student in the magazine journalism program, I'm learning the necessary skills to tell the stories that I'm passionate about. I've spent so much of my life using fashion to tell my own stories, but now I'm excited to tell the stories of others.